Welcome
to
the
first
ever
episode
of the Crosspod Wordcast
with
our
great
friend
and
dear
spouse.
yes, my spouse in this case.
Right.
Yes.
Our friend, your spouse.
I'm David.
I'm Daniel.
This is Chantelle.
This is Crosspod Wordcast.
That's right.
Hi, Chantelle.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So good to have you. If you're live streaming, seeing a live stream, you see that they're sitting close together because
We live in a pod,
Yeah.
a hygiene pod,
We're safe.
and
Yeah.
we're safe.
tell me about your hygiene pod.
We're safe.
Oh, that's good.
Hand sanitizer. Masks.
All over. You have it
All
in every
over.
room, by the doors.
Right by the doors.
One in your car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, we're trying to make innovations where we can. We always see things. We saw a friend of ours had a large number of masks.
Oh, yeah.
And then they had a used and a clean,
Clean and
separate,
dirty.
clean and
Yeah.
dirty separate containers right next to each other, so you weren't mixing them up and
Right,
make
throwing
sure
the
you're going
dirty
through a
back in
proper
with
process,
the clean.
Yeah.
Smart.
I heard masks are like underwear. You have to
Change
wash
them every
them,
day.
change them every day. Yeah, so.
Sorry. Masks are like underwear. You have to wash and change them once a week, right?
Yeah, if you're doing it right.
I think that's it.
Yeah. You've done the math, and that sounds right to me.
It checks out.
Yeah.
Well, Chantelle, welcome. This is your first time
Thank you.
officially.
Officially.
You did pop into the
That's
recording booth a few months back. When
I also have
say a
left
few months.
comments.
That's
I've
true.
left
While we
comments
were-
and
yes, she's
questions
given us
while
yeah.
you.
tips.
Yeah,
and-
you've been
and
here
solutions.
in an extension of you through comments and things. But why don't you tell us about some of your areas of knowledge?
Oh, my areas of knowledge.
Yeah.
I really like to eat food quite a
Okay.
bit,
Oh,
so
yes.
I feel like maybe I have some food knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty good at pop culture. I watch a lot of trashy reality television, so I have a plentiful knowledge
Yeah.
about that. What else? What else am I good at with? I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Animals.
Oh yeah,
You know a lot
I
about
love
animals.
animals.
And know a lot about them?
David thinks I know a lot
Yeah,
about them,
yeah.
so
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
I'll
Well,
take that.
animals come up all the time. Pop culture is definitely something we see in the puzzle.
The puzz.
In the puzz.
What's your history of doing your biography of puzzle experience?
Thank you for the question,
Mm-hmm.
David. I would say that I am most heavily introduced to puzzles by the two of you, mostly David.
Mm-hmm.
However, very recently I was going through a box of things from 4th grade, and we found a New York Times crossword puzzle book.
Yeah?
So apparently I blocked that out. But at one time in my childhood, I bought that book.
And was it completed, that crossword puzzle book?
I think it was empty, which is
Oh.
probably why I have no recollection of doing any puzzles. So I guess we'll see how this goes.
I'm excited. I've done crosswords with you before. We've done them
Sure.
before. I mean, this podcast grew out of
Us doing them.
us all doing crosswords together. Mainly David always kind of having a crossword handy, carrying
Right.
them around.
Yeah, it's perfect for a
pocket.
back pocket. Right?
Yeah. And eventually that became the podcast. So
That's a good story of our origin.
yeah. Good origin story.
I'd say a few other maybe points of business we should go
Housekeeping?
across. Some
Yeah.
housekeeping. Everybody, if you're new to the podcast or to the live stream, know that we will solve today's puzzle. Most cases we do today's puzzle. It's the Thursday puzzle.
Yeah, that's what we're doing today. Not
Yeah.
dipping back into the archive.
Sometimes there's you can dip back into the archive. The New York Times archive of crossword puzzles goes back to like 1993. So you can go back. We are. You can contact us. You can, if you're live stream
comment.
audience, you can comment. Of course.
Producer Sam is here. He
Yes.
may be able to call out your comments.
Thank you, producer Sam, for all the work you're doing.
Thank you to
And
Salton
he's
Studios.
Salton Studios for hosting this event. We can be contacted at crosspodwordcast@gmail.com.
We can.
And you really should follow our social media outlets,
Yeah.
which are various. We are on Instagram at Crosspod Wordcast.
Yeah.
Is that right, Daniel?
That's right.
Where else are we?
On Facebook at Crosspod Wordcast.
That's where I did both of these places so far.
Log into
two.
an account.
Yeah.
Why don't you?
There you go.
At Crosspod Wordcast.
We're on Twitter.
We're on Twitter.
Twitter is because of the constraints of the handle. It's XPod Wordcast, but you get it.
Yeah.
That's nice.
X is
Yeah.
like a cross.
I like that.
I like it too.
Yeah.
Beware to Michael, the county mayor at gmail.com is an example of an email address you might put into something.
Sam, you know we're seeing this on the screen?
Oh boy. What's happening?
Follow us on Twitch live to see us live,
That's
or
important.
YouTube on Sultan Studios.
Right.
So our live stream goes out under Sultan Studios, Twitch and YouTube.
So
Well-
yeah, these are our the ways you can communicate with us
Our
and
various
interact with
platforms.
us. We look forward to our exchanges with you. Thank you for listening. And what you should know is if this is the first time you've been to this experience listening to the podcast, we will solve the puzzle. Then after that, we'll review terms that we've learned that are new to us. We call that the etymological pass.
Our EP.
The EP. After the EP, we will do the arts section. The end of the episode is the arts section.
Got to stick around through the puzz to get to the art section, where we'll all share a little bit of art.
That's right. We look forward to that experience with you all every episode.
Shall we jump into the puzzle
I think
today?
we
So
should.
excited.
Cool.
Chantelle has a paper and ink set up here.
That's what you're doing, and you got a book to write on there. Screenwriting
Not
for
my
Dummies.
book.
Right, that's our book. We keep it around
Just letting you
because
guys know.
Screenwriting for Dummies. It's good. So today's Thursday, September 17th, 2020. This New York Times crossword puzzle is made by Simeon
Sure.
Siegel.
Simeon Siegel. Yeah. Simeon Seigel, maybe.
Simeon.
Simeon.
Simeon. How would you say
I
that?
liked your first.
Simeon.
Yeah.
Simeon.
Okay. Edited by Will Shortz.
The master. Now, well, anything to talk about the grid? Should we describe the
It's kind of fun.
characteristics?
It's got that inverted symmetry. What do you call that again?
It's every crossword puzzle. Almost every one has an inverse reflection at some axis along usually a diagonal axis.
Yeah.
In this case, it's from top right to bottom left.
Yeah.
And it's got like two. Yeah, good. That's a great line. And then it's got two little plus signs.
Yeah, it's got plus signs, so maybe that has something to do with the theme.
Yeah.
Maybe there will be a theme around like crosses or pluses or the Red Cross or who knows.
Yeah.
Shall we start with one across?
It's a great place to start.
6 letters. And Chantelle, you want to read the clue?
Savings bank informally.
Savings bank.
Informally.
I don't know. David, finance is one of your areas of knowledge.
It is an area of my experience that I've worked in finance of a kind. So I'd say bank savings accounts don't come up on the day-to-day basis. They do come up quite a bit,
Yeah.
but it's not.
Only formally though, not informally. So.
Yeah, much more formally than
Well,
Bank
so we 7
savings
across,
account.
4 blanks.
7 across, 4 blanks. Yes, Chantelle,
It's a wrap.
it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap, not in quotes, not like another phrase that
No,
you would say.
Not an utterance.
Like it's a wrap.
No, it's like a wrap. It's a wrap. The answer to this clue is a wrap, like maybe like a
For
euro.
our listeners, WRAP wrap. Like
WRAP,
not a,
Nice,
right.
yeah.
Or we'll wrap.
yeah, not a rap song. So it's a wrap, like a wrap that you would eat, like
Like a euro.
Yeah, like a euro.
Is
like
that a wrap? No.
Sure. Yeah, like
It's
It's
more
not
like
a
a
full
taco.
closure.
Yeah.
It's not a full closure on
A
it.
Not
wrap
full
has to kind
closure.
of be like fully
A tuck.
enclosed.
yeah,
Yeah.
wrapped, like swaddled in
So
a
do you
tortilla.
think it's going to be a food wrap, or do you think it's going to be
Sorry.
SAR, a clothing wrap?
SARI.
SARI, a traditional garb of India,
Yeah.
perhaps. And
Could be right, could be wrong.
You might be sorry that it's wrong, if it's wrong.
Yeah. So 7 down now, S blank blank.
That's a good one. 7 down.
The clue,
Key under a tilde.
key under a tilde.
I don't think I know what a tilde is. What's a tilde?
A tilde Daniel will draw it for you.
Draw it,
Oh
Daniel.
yeah, a tilde is like this thing,
It's
right?
that, yeah. And
Yeah.
it's the
It's like a little
the accent mark thing that gets written above an N
Yeah.
in the Spanish letter that's in Enye, like señor has a tilde over the N in that word.
But what do you make of key under a tilde?
So
S
a
blank
key
blank.
on the keyboard is like
Oh,
It's up there.
Yeah, you know, it's
makes-
like I could pull a keyboard up on my thing, but that
I
would
don't
be
think we can do that.
cheating.
I mean,
Yeah.
in some ways, I have a keyboard up on my thing, but it doesn't
Oh.
have. It's not
Oh,
traditional.
you would have
it's a soft
to
keyboard
go
here.
to another thing, and that would
Yes,
be cheating too.
right.
So we'll just think about it. Tilde's
Yeah,
in the
S
top
blank
top
blank.
top
It's in
left.
the very top left. Yeah, and it's actually right. There's also like a
So is there like some
like a-
other?
like
There's a key,
There's
obviously.
like a single quote kind of. It's like a backwards quote up
Yeah.
there, I think.
Well, let's come back to it.
Okay.
Eight-
Eight down then.
Yeah.
A blank blank blank.
The clue there. Kuwait is a member of it in brief. That's the
Could it be a cartel, an oil cartel,
yeah,
like OPEC?
yeah. Do you think sorry is wrong? You think I rapped wrongly?
I don't know for sure. I think we should
Miswrapped?
keep moving on and
Okay.
see. Just remember that might be something else.
9 down.
9 down.
Maybe R followed by 6 blanks.
Yeah, the clue there, Chantelle. 9 down.
Financial incentive for an executive to stay at a company.
Oh, David, financial. Come on.
But like I don't
That's
deal with
like
that
vested
segment.
shares or something
Shares, yeah.
like
Oh,
that.
there we go.
Financial incentive for an executive to stay at a company. Re-share or something. Shares. Something like that.
Equity or something like that.
Equity
But that
doesn't fit. 10 down?
10 down. Okay, maybe it begins with an I and then it has 7 blanks after that.
Yeah. The clue? Chantelle?
Stars.
Will you please read them away?
Stars.
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 So
Icons, stars, idols, stars. No.
I'm just so curious if sorry is right now.
sorry
Yeah.
is up in.
I mean, if it's wrong, I'll be sorry.
yeah,
11 across, 3 blanks.
11 across, 3 blank. Well, before we do that,
Okay.
can I try something? I'm just curious
I
here.
won't
If
stop
we
you.
go
Okay.
to 22 across there, where OPEC might end, let's say,
Right.
Okay.
you'd have C maybe, and then 6 blanks. Let's look at 22 across the clue there.
Right.
Okay.
The clue there.
Music holder before cloud storage. Maybe something like a CD,
Players. No, it's not a
CD.
like the
C-
the thing
Tower.
that we
CD
have.
drive, CD
Oh,
tower.
Tower.
Oh, that doesn't fit. CD.
CD tower fits.
Oh, 22. Sorry, I was looking at 18.
CD tower.
tower.
That's it. And then we can put maybe we take sorry out. Sorry, Charlie.
Yep.
And then OPEC down.
Oh, that's no good. Look at that. I can erase that whole thing. I ought to be doing
Well,
a different
my paper
a
copy
different
is
layer.
Little disappointed.
Sorry
Oh,
about it.
dear.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
ink-
That's what you
that
get for
ink on
playing
paper.
around
Yeah, this
with-
is a real. This
with
is
ink.
yeah. It's if you remove paper from the experience altogether, something is lost.
I agree
so
with
I'm
that.
glad you're doing it on
I
paper.
don't like that. I gotta find the right pen for this biz.
So while Daniel's working on the
Oh,
right pen
that's-
for this biz, maybe
yeah.
from well, we could revisit. It's a wrap. It's 7 across. Now it's blank O blank blank.
Do we think it's anything like overdone? Like no,
It's a wrap.
because it's
It's
not
a
a
wrap.
quote. That's a
It's
wrap.
done.
It's a
No,
wrap.
we
Done.
don't think that.
Clues like this are a little weird. Just it's a wrap.
Yeah.
It's a little tricky. It's.
How about we look at 15 across?
I
Now
can't
that
wait.
we
15
filled
across
it on
is great.
OPEC.
Yeah, that's blank P and then 6 blanks after that for 15 across.
And the clue is
About 600 million viewers watched its pilot in 1969.
1969.
I mean, Star Trek fits, but I don't think they would get 600 million viewers.
And the P is there.
Right, and the P is there.
600
So what
million.
could possibly get 600 million? Have to be something international.
Yes.
And a pilot for an international thing in 1969.
So it's not like a news event or a sport event. It's a drama or a
Or
what?
Sputnik. It had a pilot.
It's pilot.
Oh, funny.
But
Okay.
that doesn't fit.
How do you
though.
spell that? Sputnik or
Yeah.
CK?
It could be, I guess. That
IK?
could be right. If it is.
Because then it could be escape key that is
Oh,
underneath.
which is, you're right.
Because that sounds right
Oh,
to
but
me.
then 7 across, it's a wrap. EO blank blank.
Well,
Why don't we look at-
EO
16 down.
16
And if Sput
down.
Nick is
Okay.
right, then it
We
would be
got-
N blank O blank.
Sure. That clue there is no fault rulings at court.
No fault rulings at court.
Oh, is it no.
So
Is
so
it a pun,
in
like-
yeah, like a
Like
tennis
a tennis
court.
pun.
It's a tennis court. Yeah.
Yeah, and David, tennis is one of your.
This is something
knowledge.
I can
Yeah.
speak to.
Yeah.
I love tennis.
Yeah.
Watching it and playing it, though
Okay.
you can speak to it better because you've
Well, I
proven
can play to
yourself.
it better.
You can play it better than I can play it.
Wow.
That's what David says anyway. I don't
No,
necessarily
he can
agree.
speak to playing better, and that's more important than being able to talk about watching tennis.
I
So
guess-
16 down.
Blank blank O blank.
No fault rulings at court. Let.
Let's. Yeah, those
Yeah.
are no fault rulings at court. So CD
CD
tower
tower.
doesn't seem great.
Well, CD case, CD something,
Well, what about 9
11.
down?
9 down.
Because we like CD, right? So blank blank blank.
I did in
D,
the 90s.
Blank blank blank.
And this was the financial incentive
Oh.
for an executive to
Let's-
stay at a company. Could we just like go somewhere else in
Please,
the buzz?
where do you want to go?
I would like to go, I don't know, like bottom left.
What? All
Bottom
right.
left. Okay.
Whatever you say,
very
Chantelle.
good. So bottom left, like 65 across.
I mean, sure.
Yeah.
That's blank blank blank.
Yeah. Blank, blank, blank. Just, please.
Just squeeze out. Did I
Just
say
squeeze.
it right? I don't-
Yeah, that's right. That's how I would do it.
Okay.
Just squeeze and then in parentheses out.
Yeah.
Eek.
It's got to be eek. E-K-E.
of course it
A
is.
word that only appears in crossword puzzles as far as I've ever seen them.
That's not true. We have a candy dish that says eek for Halloween.
But that's spelled like
Just-
E-E-K, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
is this not
This
spelled
is
E-E?
E-K-E.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm
EKE.
afraid.
Yeah.
And it's just a strange word. It's
Yeah.
okay, it's crosswordese.
crosswordese.
It's pure crosswordese.
It's crossword eek.
And
That was beautiful.
you.
I'm glad that we don't. It would feel weird to use that in common parlance.
So 51 down, blank, blank, blank E.
That's right. That's what we have. Scottish Isle connected by road bridge to the mainland in the 1990s.
I think it could be sky.
Oh.
S-K-Y-E.
Yeah, I like that.
Sky.
Cool.
Okay.
I like sky.
Sky.
52 down, blank, blank, blank K.
I actually have I can't read it. There's like a
Oh,
printer
yeah,
error.
error.
Printer
Sorry
malfunction
Sorry
there.
about
I'll
it.
go ahead and read it. 52 down. Again, blank, blank, blank. K is sneaky look.
Oh. Peak.
Peek.
Little peek.
A little peek.
Yep. P
E.
E.
E. K.
Yeah.
Peek. Sneak
Yeah.
a peek.
Yeah.
Or a sneaky peek like climb up on top of a mountain.
Yeah, like take a look at things. So 51 across.
That looks interesting. That SP and then 5 blanks.
Yeah.
Thoughtless sender of emails.
Oh, that's got to be a spammer.
Oh, you're right. I like spam. You guys. You guys.
The meat?
You guys.
You mean the canned meat?
Right, the canned meat.
I have fond memories. I have nostalgic memories of spam.
Yeah.
So yeah, in some ways I like it.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. In some ways.
Yes.
Like in past ways.
No, I enduringly like it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I
But
think
you
it,
don't
and I think it
enduringly
tastes
eat
good.
it.
No, I don't.
Yeah. That's fair.
Do a lot of people eat it? Sam, producer Sam, do you eat spam?
Sam, you spam?
Never.
See?
I'll eat spam. I like to do a little bit of spam with some sticky rice
Yes.
wrapped in
Oh.
seaweed.
Spam sushi.
Yeah, it's called like
Sushi.
no, it's a Hawaiian thing, and it's called like hakari or something like that. I don't know. I don't
Okay.
know, right?
I'd try it if you made it for us.
Okay, great.
Okay.
53 down.
Place for an icon in a church.
Oh, hold on. We gotta read the.
We do have to describe here
describe
the now,
For our
but
listeners.
with that, listen
All of
listen
them.
to that clue, and now think about what this looks like. A blank blank E.
Ah,
Like an apes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
apps.
Is that how you say it?
I
Apps?
believe it's pronounced apps, but
Okay.
I could be wrong. David, how would you say it?
I probably would say apps, but
Yeah.
I would say it thinking that no one would understand me because they'd think I was talking about like things on an iPhone.
Yeah.
Like how you're playing this.
Yeah, like
buzz.
Yeah,
like
using
New York
apps.
Times crossword apps.
Yeah.
It's a different type of religious experience.
You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and say, let's look up apps for our
Okay.
EP because that's a cool word.
Yeah.
Find out where it comes from.
Yeah.
59 across is looking pretty interesting now.
With that KEP and then 5 blanks.
Yeah.
What's the clue there?
The clue there.
Like the browser windows of a multitasker.
KEP.
Sam, you're a multitasker and you have a lot of browser windows.
Too many.
Could it be kept open?
Oh, that's nice.
Nice.
Kept open. Is that right, Sam? You keep your.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
That's right. I can confirm.
Okay.
A multitasker.
Should we do 63 across now? That YES and then 5 blanks.
Yep.
What could it be?
Oh, indubitably.
Yes, indeedy. Yes, sirree.
Sirree?
Yeah.
Wait, double S I R E E
Yes, sirree. Let's see
I R double E.
if
True clue time.
True clue time.
Now, this is another thing we have to describe to people who are new to the show. We have
Yeah.
the True Clue game.
Yeah. You familiar with the True Clue game?
I sure
at this
am.
Point? Oh,
Chantelle
Could
has-
I describe
yeah,
it
she-
well?
Please,
I
go
don't know
ahead.
if I could.
Oh, okay.
As an audience member, she's experienced it, but maybe she's never participated in it before.
Yeah.
So what we do when we come across an answer that has only one square left, one
Letter.
left to fill in,
Yeah.
we pause and we don't look at that clue.
We don't.
And we consider the letters that are there. So here we could do it for 60 down, for example, without looking
Yeah,
at
that's
the clue.
easier. Let's do that one.
The letter N-E blank, a 3-letter word.
Yep.
And so now the three of us, each one will provide a potential clue.
Just one?
Just one. Yeah,
Oh, we
we
only
each
do
get to pick
one?
one clue.
We originally had, like, when it was just David and I, sometimes we would
We
go
would
back
riff
and
on
forth.
it, and it's a good way to waste
when
time.
we were doing
is what it is.
3-hour episodes.
Okay, and
Yeah.
as someone that listens at home, I do multiples. Like when
Oh,
this comes
that's
up, I just kind
fun.
of think
Good.
of as many. Okay,
I think
good.
that's good. And we should think of as many as we can if they come to mind, but we shouldn't force ourselves too hard. We should try to consider time and passing through the
What we've kind
Okay.
of evolved into doing is trying to pick the one
Okay.
that is most likely to be right and to phrase it in that.
because there are points awarded
Oh,
if
yeah.
you get it right.
You
Right.
can trade in your points for prizes.
Yeah.
What kind of prizes? We can
you'll
get
see.
into that
We'll
later.
get into
Yeah,
that.
okay.
So N-E blank.
N-E blank. What kind of clue could you compose that would provide an answer for this?
Well, as the least experienced
Go first.
crossworder,
Crosswater.
Yeah.
I will say I believe it's nay, because I feel like I only ever see that in like genealogy or in crosswords.
Yeah.
N-E-E.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
So what would your
previously a
clues-
maiden
Yeah.
name.
Clue-
So
give
us
it
a
would
clue for
be
that.
Chantelle Clark,
Oh,
nay, Daines, right?
Right.
That's right.
That would be a correct usage of it, but
Thank you so much.
But the,
But
but
we
the
have to
Oh,
clue.
okay, thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Clue-
Okay.
This,
I actually don't know a lot of people's maiden names.
Well, I mean, it would have to be.
Like Hillary Clinton, nay.
yeah.
What
Rhoda-
was her?
Blank
Rodham. There
yeah,
we go. I
yeah.
should have known that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, whatever that blank, to fill in the blank, that would be a good clue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I've got to fill in the blank.
Okay,
Nothing but blank.
Net.
Yes.
that's a good one.
Thanks.
I'm gonna say. I'm still kind of thinking about it because those ones did come to mind for me as well. Oh, I have one.
Okay.
Matrix Hero.
Neo.
Neo.
Nice.
Neo.
Okay. Well, true clue time. 60 down.
It is the true clue time for N-E blank. What is the true clue?
Elizabeth Warren, blank, herring.
That's amazing. What
That's
if you had just
great.
picked her randomly?
Yeah.
I would never have known
You
her
wouldn't
maiden
have known
name.
her
She's
maiden
like
Sadly, I should.
one step removed from Hillary Clinton, so it's like very close.
And I like that she's even included in the puzzle. It
Yeah.
makes me feel nice about this
Yeah,
puzzle.
even this late in the,
Let's
past
keep
her.
let's keep her top of mind.
Yeah.
You know.
It's great.
Yeah.
So, true clue time again,
Again.
for 48 down.
Yeah.
Blank MTS.
Blank M-T-S.
Oh.
What kind of? I think I can only think of one answer.
I can only think of one too.
Okay, give us the clue.
Measurements when baking, abbreviated.
Nice. Amounts.
Right, amounts with the letter
AMTs.
A,
All
okay.
right. True clue time.
True
48
clue
down.
time. Yeah, 48 down.
Totals.
Abbreviated amounts. Okay. Then we have an opportunity to play the true clue game again. It's 54 down. Don't look at the clue. It's R-E-E blank.
Could be. It could be a man's name.
Reed.
Sure.
Like Reed Hastings, the CEO of Netflix.
There you go.
I'm going to say mouthpiece for an oboe.
Reed.
Again.
Nice.
Okay, good. Different kind of Reed.
Yep.
And I've seen Reed spelled differently. The gentleman's name
Right. You've seen Reed, the man
with like
spelled
an
like
E-I or E.
Oh.
There's a last name as well, R-E-I-D, like Tara.
Just like that.
But that would not fit here.
Also keep her top of mind. That's
Yes, let's keep her.
good call out.
Never forget.
So I was going to say Great Barrier blank.
Reef.
Oh, that's very fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good
It was
one.
either that or some sort of cinema reference.
True clue time. Be lousy with, in parentheses. So real with or reek with.
Yeah, something like that. Reek.
Wow,
but
that's
Yeah.
but be
interesting.
lousy. But I don't. Reek doesn't seem right, does it?
Yeah.
Reek
Let's,
with.
six-
reek with. Be lousy with. Yeah.
Yeah, probably okay.
Should we do 66 across?
Yeah,
or
let's do it.
Do we? It's blank blank. Maybe K E.
And the clue is 66 across.
Kind of disease with a telltale bullseye rash.
What could that be?
I don't know what that might be.
Pike, Mike.
It's been a while since I
Reek.
watched House MD, so I'm like I'm not on.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not
out of the
top
loop
of
there.
mind.
You should work on
yeah,
that.
I should.
Yeah.
42 down, maybe.
Yeah, blank, 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 EPR blank.
I'm sorry, all I'm seeing is a minus sign.
Yeah, it's two
Yes.
dashes.
Oh, okay. It printed
Yeah.
a little bit. Okay.
Now,
Right.
actually, it's fair to point out as I look around the grid of clues, the set of clues, there's several other dashes as well. 42 across, 50 across, 43 across, 35 across. These double dash.
Yeah, double
deals.
dashes.
Yeah,
How many of them do you see?
4 of them, I think.
Oh,
is
plus
what we have.
I just noticed 39 across, which is our
The theme.
rubric or whatever
Yeah.
you call it, our
Should we read
keystone.
that?
What do you
It
call
brings
that?
it all
thing?
together.
A
This-
Rosetta Stone.
Yeah, sure, the Rosetta Stone. And the answer is a 3-letter answer that's in the very center of the clue, and it's in between the 2 plus signs we talked about earlier on the grid.
It is, yep.
And it's just 39 across, blank, blank, blank.
And the clue is plus sign, ...
With a hint to 4 pairs of answers in this puzzle.
Interesting.
Add, maybe, or
Yeah.
something.
Like ADD, add. So, and it seems like they're all shooting off. So 35 across goes from a plus sign over.
Oh, good
The
point.
word plus might be involved in the answer, like plus something. I don't know about 39 across.
Right.
But when you think of like a 35 across, 42 down, those both, and I bet it's 50 and 43 as well. So yeah, it's the 2 answers that flow from right and down from the 2 plus signs in this grid.
Well, let's do some easier ones
Okay.
and see how far we can get.
Yeah.
Maybe 48 across.
48 across.
Yeah.
And
A blank blank.
where are we there? For A blank blank, I'm there. I'm with you. The clue there is absorbed as a loss.
8.
Yeah, ate the loss, or a salad.
Yeah,
Absorbed
you can eat
as
a
a
loss
salad,
or you can
yeah.
eat a salad. You can absorb either one.
Well, what about 38? Did we do 38 down?
I don't
No,
think
we haven't done
did.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's blank 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 TMOI blank.
Prepare runny as an egg.
Prepare runny. I mean, that's how I love my eggs. This is
Oh,
an
is
area
it?
of knowledge,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
I
I'm
can't
waiting
think
for you to fill this in.
Yeah. Prepare
Heat.
runny. Heat low. Heat.
Those are interesting letters, even the MOI. That's
It's like
Yeah.
French something could be.
Oh yeah, maybe some kind of like sauté moi.
So we're kind of stuck down here, I think. We don't
Yeah,
know.
we may not. We may never know
I
unless
think
we can
we'll
think
figure.
of
Yeah, I think
think
we'll.
of that kind of telltale.
Can we
We can do
the kind of
45
disease.
across.
45
Kind of
across?
connected.
Yeah, it's
Sure.
connected.
5
45
blanks.
across. It's just 5 blanks. Yeah.
Runs.
Yeah. Well, it's probably going to end with an S.
Yeah.
Probably.
Could be like leads,
Yep. Heads.
heads. Yeah, that does put each of those options puts a triple E in the 42 down answer. That one.
Yeah,
That's
it's quite odd.
odd.
And
Let's 46 down then. S blank blank.
6 down, S blank blank.
For
For
argument's
argument's sake.
For argument's sake.
Like, for argument's sake.
Let's say
For argument's sake, let's
Say.
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 Yeah.
Ah, nice.
That's good stuff. One of my dad's
How many
old
dads do
law
you have?
partners.
Oh, okay, sorry.
He used to start sentences with "say" a lot.
Oh, interesting.
Say, Daniel. I can just picture anytime I think of him,
Say.
I think of that phrasing. Yeah.
Say, guy.
So what about
Oh,
55 across?
yeah, that's
Do you
a
like
good
that? The
one.
Y blank blank now.
The clue.
Delish. Maybe a
Yum.
yum.
That's a great one.
Yeah.
Good word. Yum.
Yep.
It's like is it like an onomatopoeia?
Yeah.
Because that's the noise that you make when something sounds
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yum.
Say yum.
Yum.
50 down, blank you, blank, blank, blank.
It's one of those dash dash.
No,
we don't know.
you
It's
were
connected
right.
to the plus. We have to fill those in somehow, though.
49 across?
Yeah, I like that.
Yes.
Blank A, blank blank blank.
The clue.
Section of the Chipotle menu.
I should know this. I just went there today.
And?
Salad?
Salad?
Tacos.
Yeah, tacos.
Do they do tacos?
We
Yeah.
do salad.
But salad. But would it be multiple? Would it be
Section.
plural
Yeah.
or would it be singular? Salad
Let's see, 47 down.
section. Oh well, or 24 down if that has an S at the end. If it's a plural answer, we can
Fair
know
enough.
it's salad.
So it's 7 letters, and the clue 24 down is,
Lunar phenomenon.
Oh,
what's a lunar phenomenon?
it does so many interesting things.
I know, yeah, like wanes.
It waxes.
Waxes.
It affects the tide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 47 down. Blank
Sure.
O-M, blank, blank, blank.
That's right. The clue there is housekeeping 101.
Sweeping, ironing,
Sweeping,
dusting,
ironing,
washing, housekeeping 101.
Vacuuming. Should we? Well, what do you think? Should we just try to see if we can solve these little ones in the bottom right-hand corner?
Yeah, I think that sounds
Like
fun.
62 down, we could start with.
3 blanks.
Verbal shrug.
Meh.
Meh. That's come across in the puzzle before. We've enjoyed that
We
word.
looked that up on an EP, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, it came into print in like the 90s or something, wasn't
More
it?
recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Though probably it's been a word that's been used.
Yeah.
What do you think? 61 across, or do you want to do the other little 56 across?
Let's do the 61, 4, 7
Okay,
across.
so that's blank blank M blank blank blank.
F on a form. F on a form.
all of the above, or
F on a form.
yeah,
Like a gender?
Female.
female.
That's
Nice.
great stuff.
You didn't tell us that gender was one of your areas of.
Oh, it's forms. Forms is one of my.
Oh,
Oh,
not
forms. Right,
gender. It's
excuse me,
more
yes,
like forms.
yeah.
Yeah, forms. It's if that's a skill. That's a real skill. If you know forms,
Well-
you can get ahead in this.
I don't mean to
life.
brag, but
Yeah.
Well, should we go back to savings bank informally?
no, I only do forms.
Yeah, formally.
Yeah. Gosh.
So should we 56, 7, 8 down?
I think we should
Change
because
it up.
that's going to be easier. The blank A blank blank there of 56 down.
The clue is
Artist given the derisive nickname Avida Dollars and a neogram of his, I can't read this word on my printout.
An anagram of his full name.
Avida Dollars.
An artist.
Yeah.
So it's not Banksy.
Right. Well, so Avida Dollars has more than 4 letters.
It sure does.
Yeah, but right. So you're going to take the A.
So it's an artist. His real name is 4 letters. He's
His
given the
or-
nickname Avida Dollars,
yeah.
which is an anagram of his full name.
Right. And so
Dolly Salvador.
Dolly.
Great one.
Yeah.
Great job, Daniel.
Avida Dollars. What, derisive because like he was just doing it for money or something? Avida Dollars. Why is that a derisive nickname?
I don't know. I mean, David, don't you have a Dolly tattoo? Or
I do.
Yeah, that's an area of knowledge
So
that
I should know the answer to
should
that.
have done.
Avida. What does that mean to you?
I don't know.
Like bird-like or something? Or
Avian, Avida, yeah.
okay. Well, what should we go on to? 57 down.
56 across.
Okay, fine. 56 across. D blank blank.
The clue?
Pop.
Dad. We all have dads, so that's an area of knowledge.
We do.
Should have.
I can speak to that.
Yeah.
We didn't use the word dad growing up though.
No.
Only no. We would use that for third party dads, other dads.
Oh, what would you use?
We would use the word papa
Oh, Papa.
growing up. Yeah.
I also
Okay.
didn't use dad.
What'd you?
I used his first name
Oh,
because that's what he responded to.
there you go.
So.
Yeah, get his attention. I
Yeah.
used dad.
Okay.
Father.
How was that experience?
Just great.
Okay.
It worked out all right.
Well, father?
Yeah. Father was like no, that was way too formal.
Yeah.
It's not an area of knowledge. 57 down, AL blank blank.
AL blank blank. The clue there is charitable giving.
Oh,
Alms.
Alms?
for the poor.
Yeah. That word makes me think of a Disney character from Robin Hood.
Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Alms for the poor
Yeah,
with the
he's
cup.
like, yeah, that's right,
Alms for the poor. Yeah, that's where I learned that. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. 58 down, DE blank blank. Or why don't we try one of these 64/7s across?
Oh,
that way
if
we
you
can play
insist,
the
Daniel.
game with
Yeah.
58 down.
I kind of did look at the
Oh,
58 down
did
already
you?
because we were going to.
You kind of did, or you
yeah,
did?
I did.
All right, let's all do it.
Let's do 64.
Oh, okay, 64
Yeah,
across.
blank blank ELM blank.
The clue.
Get what I'm talking about?
Feel me,
Mm.
dog.
Okay.
That's a
But there's not enough room for the dog. It's just
right.
Feel
No, I
me.
just
Feel
threw that
me.
on
Feel me.
because of my art
Okay.
section. You'll get it
oh,
when I get
this
there.
is great.
Dog.
Yeah. 67 across. Oh no, true clue
The
time.
true clue time. Yeah,
You're
go
right.
ahead and play it for the DEE blank.
Yeah. It could be rule.
Rule. Dean.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when you're doing this, are you also considering what is coming with 67 across with that little S right next to it? Are you? Of
course I am.
Of course you are. Of course you are. Okay, Chantelle.
I
do you
was
have
not
one?
considering that, but mine was like form that goes along with a property.
Deed.
Got something, dude?
No, I did look at the clue, but when I saw these letters, I did think of the same thing. But my clue was gonna be act.
Deed.
Yeah.
Right.
Deed.
Well, true clue time. 58 down.
Yes.
Consider.
Consider.
Consider. Deem. So Daniel gets that point, but
I
not
get
the
a
extra
point.
point of actually.
No,
getting
she got
it.
2 points before
Yeah,
for
right,
the
right, right.
nay
It's really great work.
Thank you.
So now 67 across should be fun. Blank blank HISM.
Yeah. The clue.
Split.
Ooh, schism.
Schism.
Schism. Fun
All
word.
right, so now we've got some nice help with because 50 down filled itself in.
It
Cuffs.
sure did. It sure did. Oh, that's right. Because
it's
we do
just
have
one of
tacos.
our-
We like tacos then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it could be
Because we thought
salad,
it might be
and then it
salad.
would be luffs. But
but
what is
luffs, it
that?
doesn't seem right.
But so 2 dashes. So plus with a hint to 4 pairs of this. Yeah.
Cuffs. Cuffs.
Cuff links. Link cuffs.
Plus cuffs.
Handcuffs.
Handcuffs.
2 of them together. I don't
Cuff.
know.
Cuffs. Should we do 40?
I really am just dying for us to relook at 47 down.
Yeah, 'cause
I
it-
just do not understand what 47
I
down
think I know
could
what
be.
it is.
What could it be?
Well, it's a short term.
Housekeeping 101.
For Housekeeping 101. It's a class.
oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Home ec.
Home ec, which I'm not familiar with that from my own personal experience of
Oh, it's not
having
area
had a
knowledge.
class. I didn't take a home ec
I
class.
took a home ec
ever
class.
before, no.
Learned to sew a little.
Okay.
Yeah,
Does that come in handy? Do you
junior
darn
high.
things?
Do I
Darn things? Socks?
these darn things? No, I
You don't darn socks.
darn socks.
No.
I can. Actually, I totally forgot how to use a sewing machine, but my wife showed me how to make a mask
That's
Great.
very nice.
back in the early days of COVID.
Valuable.
Teach a man to
Make
make
a
Give a man a mask.
Yeah.
He'll not have COVID for one day.
Yeah.
Well, where to, Chantelle?
47 across.
H blank blank blank.
And I can't read the clue on this.
It's NIMBY, N-I-M-B-I, which not
What is-
M-I-M-B-Y, which would
NIMBY.
NIMBY, which would be different NIMBY. But remember, it's H blank 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 blank, and the clue is NIMBY. NIMBY doesn't mean anything to
Doesn't
me.
mean anything to me.
Is it like not in my back?
Yard.
Not in my back. I something. What does I stand for?
Icebox.
Not in my back icebox.
Yeah.
If you please.
Put it in my front icebox. Well, how about 36 down? Four blanks followed by an S.
Mhm. The clue there: Midwest tribe.
Could be like crow, like C-R-E-E-S.
Midwest. Yeah.
Isn't that how that's spelled? Or
Cree.
Yeah.
Then there's I don't know.
why don't we go back up to the top right corner where we had some stuff to work with?
We could do that. Yeah. I mean, I'm interested actually. I wonder about maybe doing 31 across, as long as we're kind of.
Oh, sure. While
going a
we're-
little
while
while.
we're here.
We got three blanks there. Blank 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 for 31 across.
The clue is
In-flight announcement for short?
I think that's an ETA.
ETA?
Right.
yeah. Why is it for short?
Oh, for short in flight. You're right. You're right. Actually, now
PSA in-flight announcement for short.
Maybe because it's an acronym, ETA?
That actually makes me hesitate on that
Yeah.
answer.
Should we 31 2 down?
31, 2,
Yes.
3 down, please.
Yeah.
It's E blank 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 blank.
Spring month in Paris.
Okay, this is important. We don't know French very well.
But Chantelle,
yeah.
don't you parle un pas de français?
Pas.
Do you know the months?
Yeah, I could. Spring months.
Yeah,
okay.
that's, I mean, easy. Start with March,
March,
Mars.
probably.
April,
Avril.
Avril. I think that might be it.
Yeah, props.
A-V-R-I-L,
R-I-L.
like Levine.
Yeah.
Avril.
They got it from her.
Well, she's Canadian, so
Oh,
she may be
I see.
Canadian
Like
French. You
Quebecois,
know,
I
it's a whole
see.
thing. Yeah.
So now we have A blank blank for an in-flight announcement for short.
So something other than maybe a flight on a plane, like APB,
APB,
Oh.
all points bulletin.
in flight. In flight.
When
Someone's
with
in flight.
a criminal on the
left.
lam.
That's good stuff.
Fleeing justice.
Great work. So now what? 32 down. P blank 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 blank.
Yeah. The clue there?
Chain where you can buy wet or dry foods. Could be Petco.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah, I like that. And that's where we go. Or maybe it's PetSmart. I don't even know the difference.
I can't tell the difference.
Yeah. 90% of dentists can't tell the difference either.
Yeah.
33 down.
What do we have? B blank 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 blank.
Clue.
Guy friends in slang.
Bros.
Yeah, but bros would need one fewer letter.
One more. Right. Yeah. Should we look at 43 across?
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah, we can assume it ends in an S though, right? We can say
We got some dashes.
dashes for 43
Oh,
across.
correct. All right. Well,
Okay.
40 across. Blank, blank, RT, blank.
Blank blank RT blank for 40 across.
I've got ish.
Yeah,
Ish.
ish. Sorta.
Sorta. Yeah.
Sorta.
Like
Sorta.
Kind of.
Could be like 33 down.
Yeah, back to 33 down. The guy friends in slang. B blank A
Could be
blank S.
Bras?
B-R-A-H.
Bras,
Yes, yeah.
yeah.
Bras, yeah.
B-R-A-H-S.
Sure.
So 47 across, H blank L-O-S. We already saw the clue.
We did see that clue. NIMBY.
NIMBY. Halos?
Halos?
Halos. Nimbus is a cloud, and
Cloud,
NIMBY
yeah.
is a plural cloud.
Oh, okay.
Funny.
So not NIMBY, NIMBY.
NIMBY, right. And that's halos?
I guess.
I guess so,
Should
yeah.
ask Beyonce.
36 down, then is this Midwest tribe is blank O blank AS. Midwest. Where's that? What state is that?
Dakotas.
Oh. I don't know.
How about 35 across? I know that's
Yeah. Oh.
one of our things. But it ends
Yeah,
with
we're
VR.
kind of
That's
stuck in
interesting.
here now.
Okay. How about top right corner?
Top right corner, back to that, what,
Maybe that
11 across?
11? Yeah.
11 down, blank, 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 W.
11 down, you're saying.
Yeah.
11 down. Blank,
Okay.
blank, blank. Wait, W? No, tower isn't right though, is it?
Oh, did we put in 16 down, something else?
Let's do,
No
I think
fault
11
rulings?
down is good. I think we're onto something here with the 11 down.
Okay, well, then it's 4 blanks.
Okay, yeah, 11 down. Gluten-free noodle variety.
Could that be soba?
Soba. S-O-B-A.
Bay.
They.
What a soba. So it's a soda, it's a drink, and it's a noodle? How does that work?
Yeah, it's a drink and it's a noodle.
So, soba. So now we have CD blank blank A blank blank. CD could be wrong.
Could be.
Could be, but OPEC
Can we do 11 across
is
now?
right. Yeah.
S blank blank.
Cry and cry. Sob?
That
Yeah.
is sob.
Even?
I like
That's
that.
cool. That's a cool clue because cry and cry is just
It's fun.
It's a fun little
Yeah, it's a fun
phrase.
12 down, O blank blank blank.
They work as a team.
I think I know this one. I know this from my upbringing, my biblical studies in my upbringing.
They work as a team.
Yes. Oxen.
Oh, okay, sure, yeah, a team of. And anytime you get an X in the puzzle, that's fun.
That is fun.
And that X in the puzzle brings us to the halfway point.
All right. Well, we'll have to hope that our producer who's left the room will come back in and
Yeah, that's
pause
true.
the broadcast so that we can take a break. So anytime now, producer Sam.
Whenever that does happen, we'll
Yeah,
take our
we'll
break.
take
but
a break.
we've the halfway point has given us permission to do that
Yes, thank
whenever
you.
that time is. Should we continue on to?
I think
you
we
like
should do
the X?
13 down.
Oh, 13
Yes.
down. B
Oh,
blank blank
but,
blank.
how quickly can we
Okay,
do it?
let's do it. 13 down. The clue is
Middle finger with the
bird.
Oh, that's good stuff. Bird.
That's another hint to my art piece there too.
Okay.
Leave it at that.
Yeah, and now, okay, so I think it is time. If engineer Sam can confirm that we're ready to go to
Go
break,
to commercial break.
we're going to go to commercial break. We'll be back after these brief messages. Thank you. See you soon.
And we're back.
Welcome.
Hello.
So we're back into the puzzle. Where do we want to go? I mean, there's really interesting stuff in the top right corner, but Chantelle, you did look at something else and got excited. So what?
Would really like to go back to 22 across.
Okay.
Feel like there's a chance we could get it pretty quickly if we think about it.
CD blank blank AND.
Yes.
Music holder
holder.
before cloud storage.
It's come to my mind.
Could be a stand.
Could be a stand. Yeah. You have to really harken back to these days of yore.
Yeah.
CD stand.
What
Yeah.
was before cloud?
It was like a CD tower, but maybe not as many CDs.
No,
in a
a
stand.
tower is tall and a stand is tall. I'd say they're.
I'd say a CD
almost
tower
interchangeable.
is a stand,
Yes.
but not all
Oh,
CD
no.
stands are towers.
Uh,
You could have a little thing. All right, so 16 down or 15, 18 across.
15 across looks very interesting.
That's got SP blank 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 OXI. There, 15 across.
The clue,
Oh, we already saw this one.
about 16 million viewers watched its pilot in 1969.
600 million, yeah.
Apollo escape.
Oh, dear us, look at
Producer
that.
Sam.
Producer Sam, with
Apollo
with the
11.
win here. APOLL, a different. It was the right kind of pilot. We were saying Sputnik, but
Yeah.
Apollo 11.
I should have
600
known
million
because
viewers.
yeah, that was in 1969. Sputnik was earlier in the.
That means that maybe
Decade.
we could look at 7 down because I think we could have some clarity there.
Yeah, that's
That
the
blank,
under
A
the
blank.
tilde.
Under. So maybe it's tab
It seems like it might be tab.
up there on the left with the left pinky, right?
It looks a lot better for 7 across anyway. It's a wrap. TO blank blank.
You had it right with sorry. It's just Greek.
Toga. Toga. 18 across. BE blank 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 BER.
Super fan of a certain 2010s pop star.
Oh, well, I did say,
You're the
I
pop.
know
You know
pop.
you know
Okay.
your pop
could
coal.
it be a B?
A believer.
believer?
Believer.
believer.
Yeah. You seem really hesitant to commit to that.
It was a question.
BELIEBER.
Maybe
gross.
we could
Oh,
determine
yeah.
that with the 16 down.
This is
well,
referring
let's play
to
the
a Justin
game.
Bieber fan, by
Yeah,
the way, right?
yeah.
Belieber. People who don't know
Yeah.
what a believer is, it's
I
a
thought we all
fan.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber.
You got to see it to believe it.
So now what? Oh, the true clue game for 16 down,
Belieber.
you were saying? LET blank?
Yeah, game time.
Okay. Anyone didn't have any volunteer clues?
Blank start at the very beginning.
Okay. All right.
Let's.
Yeah.
Yes. That song is from Sound of Music.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the sound of music.
Now, Chantelle, do you have anything?
I was also thinking maybe like something like, come on, it'll be fun. I don't know.
Sure. Yeah. Come on, it'll be fun.
Let's.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Maybe
I was
you
thinking
could
let's
redeem
too.
me.
No, I don't have any. I
Alright.
think it is going to be the letter S that's going to be there. But I was going to say something like
You can say something
allows.
Let's.
Yes.
Okay, so 16 down.
Yes, the true clue is
No fault rulings at court.
let's.
Oh, we
looked
already
at that
even
one.
we've even
It's a
already
little-
said that
a
that's what it
little
was.
Terrible. Okay. Okay, down to 9 down. I think GOLD blank blank blank. We got to look at that.
Gold blank.
Oh.
9 down.
Financial incentive for an executive to stay at a company.
So
Oh,
This-
the plus.
parachute, golden.
Oh, golden parachute.
parachute, but
Golden.
handcuffs, golden
Oh,
handcuffs.
handcuffs. Yes.
But that golden doesn't work. They need an extra letter there. Just EN there. Golden.
Okay, so gold,
Oh, and. The
and.
plus is and. Oh, you guys.
And,
Yeah.
yeah.
Golden. Okay.
and then golden H, and then
H
the pluses
plus
and
cuffs.
cuffs.
Nice.
Okay, so now we.
All right.
That's why
it's
the
gonna
dashes
happen.
represent no clue needed here. This is the clue
already
comes
know.
the clue
Right.
comes at the top
The
of
Ku Klux Klan.
nine down, and now what 41 across is going to have an and in there, right?
Should we look at one of those, or do we want to just keep going with all the progress?
I think we should
of-
look at 41 across and see. Let's go straight to it. 41 across has a bunch of blanks here. It's like
8 blanks.
8 blanks, then the plus sign.
presumably A and D.
Yeah, unless it's a different word in different situations,
Yeah.
and then blank ICH.
41 across the clue is.
Food item whose name is derived from a comic strip.
something sandwich?
Yeah, it's the Dagwood sandwich,
Oh, nice.
Wow.
I believe. Does that fit?
You really?
Yep, it fits. Tell us about a Dagwood.
Yeah. Tell
Well,
us about it.
Dagwood is a character from a comic strip that would be printed in the newspaper, for example, that
Dagwood.
was called Dagwood.
Yeah.
And he was an energetic, redheaded fellow. And he was married to Blondie, I think. Is that right? Dagwood and Blondie. Anyway, they portrayed a classic American lifestyle in a lot of ways, and he always would sit down for a big dinner or a lunch or whatever, a snack, and it would be this sandwich that was really tall. It was like a classic.
Just a big old sandwich. Just a big
with
old
just so many
meaty-
items, lots of
Yeah.
cheese and whatever you could put into
Oh,
a
like
sandwich.
the Dagwood sandwich.
Yeah, and it's like a foot tall. It's
We'll look it up for our
comically
EP.
large. Sure.
Yeah, the comic and the sandwich.
Sandwich.
Both areas of knowledge of David, which we should have known.
I mean, yeah, I'm
Comics and
Sandwich.
sandwiches.
I'm no expert, but I've experienced it to some degree. Now, what do you think? Should we do?
How
Chantelle?
about 6 down now?
6 down?
Because
now?
42 down with the dash is
Right.
O blank EEPR blank. But presumably then it's like 5 blanks and then ANDO
Yeah.
blank EEPR blank.
Okay, so our clue for that long answer with the and in there in the middle is major Nashville landmark.
Could it be the Opry?
That seems right
Grand
to me.
Old.
The
Grand Ole
the
Opry.
GR and OLE, and then spam bot or something. I bet is what spammer's wrong. I think it's spam bot to get rid of spammer. And then we
Oh,
have
I
the
see.
Grand Ole Opry with a Y at the end. Opry with a
I thought it was REY. No, maybe not.
well.
Spambot. That's interesting.
Now can we revisit 54 down that has T? Now it's a different letter. It's instead of an R, it's TEE blank. We could do the whole true clue game again, but let's just dive through and
Sure.
TEE blank. Be lousy with, team
Team with.
Yeah.
60. That takes us to 66 across.
Yes,
Kind of disease with a telltale bullseye rash.
yeah, and
Makes more sense now
Yeah.
that it might be Lyme.
Lyme disease.
Mm-hmm.
LY and then Grand Ole Opry ends in a Y. Okay, we could go to 38 down. Did we already look at this one? 38 down. Blank O blank T
We did look at this.
BOIL. Boil. Something boil.
It was prepare runny as an egg.
Oh, Daniel, let's go back to you, please.
Soft boil.
That is soft boil. Do you ask, is that how you order your eggs? Is that how you make your eggs?
I'll occasionally soft boil. I usually just do over easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about poaching?
I'll poach an egg, but I'd soft boil an egg more often. Because my wife likes her eggs hard boiled, and so I'll throw 4 eggs in, and I'll take 2 of them soft, and then give her a hard boiled.
Thanks for that egg update, Daniel.
welcome, yeah.
Now, Chantelle, you were wanting to go to a certain part of the puzzle?
I was, yeah. I wanted to just finish off that top right if we can. I'm interested
Top
in
right.
25 across.
25 across.
Bananas.
E blank S.
Game time?
Game time, true clue game. E blank S.
E blank S.
E blank Fs.
Yeah. Could be.
Could be Star Wars blank 1 through 9.
X.
Abbreviated, or yeah.
Yeah. Could be. It could be letters. The number 6 is in the alphabet.
Number 6 is
Sorry, that's a little awkward.
Fs.
Yeah.
Fs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fs.
Fs.
Okay, F's.
The letter, 3 letters F.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. That's how you would write Fs. I might do it EFFS, I
Yeah.
guess.
That's what I
Maybe
Oh,
maybe
sure.
the dictionary would have both, just to be generous, just to be fair.
Yeah, maybe. Anyone else? True clue? David?
Chantelle.
Chantelle?
Maybe like. 'Cause, like, 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 'cause, like,
Oh, I got one.
I have another one too.
That's rude. I'm against.
Okay, go ahead.
That's true.
I also don't have it. so
Okay,
go
cool.
ahead.
Alf and others.
ETs.
That's
Yeah.
good. Okay, I was going to say Ernie blank.
Els.
Yes.
Yeah, the golfer.
Golfer.
don't know
Ernie
about
Els.
that.
Okay.
ELS. It's a name.
It's 25 cross. True clue time. Supposed crop circle makers, for sure.
Oh, ETs. Daniel,
Thank
great
you.
job.
Although it was on my second, so I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now 10 down is kind of just screaming at us,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
solve
really
this. It's got ALIST blank blank S.
Stars.
Stars.
A-listers.
A-listers.
Great stuff.
Yeah, I've got to love an A-lister.
I'm curious if you guys want to revisit 36 down.
36.
Because
Blank
Down.
O-W-A-S.
the clue there is Midwest tribe.
I think it's
Iowas?
Iowas, and it's
sure.
filling in this final word on 34 across river, Iowas.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where
So-
the state comes
You
from,
mean 35
I suppose.
across?
Well, 35 across is
I
a
should- yeah.
continuation of 34 across.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So yeah, if we describe it, this is the final themed answer that we have for you folks
Yeah, we've
today.
got-
It's blank 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 and blank blank HRIVER.
Right.
Okay, so
Daniel, your mic is freaking out.
That's no good.
so while Daniel's working on his microphone, perhaps we'll pause and discuss the nature of this clue again here, because I see HRIVER, and I think my brain goes in two directions.
Okay.
Could be like Maria Shriver,
Yeah, I was thinking of that too.
but that
Shriver.
doesn't fit the A-N-D.
But-
It could just be a river.
A river.
Yeah.
So many rivers have names in them that could contain the letters A and D in that sequence.
Can we just think of one before we even look?
I think we could try to. But then it's going to be A and D blank blank H. Something Andish River or like
Yeah. Maybe.
and
Maybe.
or yeah, or maybe Maria Shriver has a relative.
Yeah, or a river.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maria Shriver's river.
Yeah. 34 across, tributary to the
True clue
Potomac.
time. Tributary of the Potomac.
Yeah,
This
so it is
great.
a river.
This is great. Anybody who knows about the East Coast, perhaps, and
Yeah.
and the region-
Anyone in the room? The areas of knowledge, East
Don't
Coast
you watch
rivers?
a TV show about
I
this
do
region?
watch The Real Housewives of Potomac.
Yeah, do
Thank
they
you for
talk
bringing
about it?
that
Yeah, the
What?
Real Housewives
I
of
didn't even know that was a
Potomac.
They
thing.
don't talk a lot about rivers
Or tributaries?
in this moment that I'm watching.
Okay.
Well, let's start filling in the kind of those gimmies there. 20 across, blank, G blank.
Blank G blank. That clue is RX dosages abbreviated.
That's prescriptions, and you would like milligrams, MGs.
MGs.
Yeah.
MGs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the English
Yeah.
sports car.
Yeah.
And then what's another gimme that's a gimme for us, Daniel?
21 down.
21 down. S blank blank.
Hero?
Hero.
Hero. Sir. Hero. David's
A
pumping
woman
his
can
fist.
be a hero, but usually it's a heroine, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
That's the trouble with these two separate words. They should just think of S blank blank. She.
Hero. She. I like that, David, but it's probably not right. 23 across, blank, blank, R blank, blank.
That's yeah.
Non-clotting blood component.
Non-clotting blood
Plasma.
component. Serum,
Serum.
perhaps. SERUM.
Yeah. Hero. Sub. Like a sandwich. David.
Yes.
Nice.
Areas-
She. The she sub.
Yeah, I also should say sandwiches are an area of knowledge, just not the Dagwood.
Well, we were talking about the euro earlier,
Yeah.
errantly, because it had nothing to do with the toga wrap, but also Greek.
Yeah, no toga wrap.
Now, what, 29 across? B blank blank NE?
The clue?
Held up.
Held up.
Boon.
Born.
Born. Like Jason.
Yeah, like Jason because of the way he
with no
helps
U.
support everybody.
Yeah.
But also like the way he spells his name.
But
But
with
different.
no
No, he has
you.
a U.
Yeah.
Like he does it, but different.
No, but he is born. The concerns of the world are born on his shoulders.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Jason, 30
Thank you
down
for that update on Jason Bourne.
or 24 down?
Oh, R blank. Well, we've looked at 24 down already. Let's do R blank blank for 30 down there.
I can't read.
Oh, the clue is it's MEAS measurement abbreviated that's equal to 180 degree
Over pi.
pi.
Like a
I think
radius.
yeah, radius. How do you spell it? RAD is
Alrighty.
that? RAD.
Yeah.
Rad.
But then now the river thing is going to be blank AH river. But
Yeah,
that could
there's
be,
like-
yeah,
there's-
sure. Susquehanna.
That's a name that might fit, but probably doesn't because it doesn't have and.
Yeah.
But something like that
Should
in
we
that category.
39 across,
Oh,
blank,
this
blank
is
D?
great.
Blank
yeah.
blank D. Okay, what's that clue? Oh.
It's plus, the plus
Oh,
sign,
of
dot, dot,
course.
dot, with a hint to 4 pairs of answers in this puzzle. Could it be and?
Yeah.
At last, it's and.
And 39 down, perhaps?
Can we play the game? AD blank?
We can.
Okay.
Ooh.
The clue, the AD blank.
AD blank is the answer.
Yeah. Could be summary drink.
Aid.
Yeah.
Could be, another part of this puzzle, the sign, the symbol, and
Add.
part of this.
Add. Oh, it could be themed. Connect. Oh, because it is crossing off that and. It could be much blank about nothing.
Adieu.
Adieu.
Yeah. Okay, the true clue time.
For 39 down, AD blank.
Drink suffix.
Drink suffix
suffix,
aid. Oh,
nice.
that's good
Take
stuff,
it.
Daniel. All these points you're getting.
Yeah, true clue time 46 across, or did we already see
45
that?
across. We did see that one already.
Oh,
I think.
FLE blank S.
Runs. Fleas.
Please.
Yeah. FLE
Good stuff.
E.
I think we may be able to get 24 down if we
Now
wanna
that we've
do that
we've
together.
ruled it down to just one square
MO
left.
blank NSET. Moonset? That's a lunar.
Lunar phenomenon. Yeah, when the
Moon
moon sets.
Yeah.
Sure, it's a lunar phenomenon.
Oh, okay,
Shenandoah.
you guys. Shenandoah.
Yeah.
So how do you spell that? SHA
A-N-D.
O
O-A-H.
I think it might be SHE.
SH
Shenandoah. I don't know, but I think it might be.
Should we sing the song and see if it...
Oh,
That illuminates it?
Shenandoah.
Oh, we're going to get taken off YouTube, guys.
Oh.
Take it
Well,
easy.
it was less than 5 seconds.
Is that the same music as Danny Boy?
Maybe.
No.
And maybe that's out of,
No.
yeah, just hum it.
Okay.
Yeah, see how it's
If we
pronounced
do
when you hum
28
it.
down, we'll be able to confirm this question. Is Shen right with an A?
Yeah.
28 blank A or E blank G blank.
Right. And the clue there is
Avoid commitment.
avoid commitment. I should know. This is one of my areas. Just kidding. Okay, so
Does it seem like it'll end in an E? Like
dodge.
yeah, like ooh, hedge.
Shenandoah.
Hedge.
Shenandoah.
Hedge
Hedge?
for Shenandoah.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, we spelled that
Let's
wrong.
try
with an
44
A.
across. Blank, blank, E.
44.
Many a craft beer, potentially ale.
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 Yes.
Yeah.
Then
Like what I'm drinking here
what do you
is
have?
a golden wheat ale from Moab Brewery.
that's an interesting little.
That's a good logo.
Yeah, it's got a
logo.
sugar
That's
skull
fun. Yeah.
on the front. there.
Moab
Does it
Especial.
say all good days? That's nice.
Yep, all good days.
I'm also consuming an ale. It's a sour ale from Pink Vapor Stew.
Where's that out of?
Is it out of Idaho? Someone helped me confirm it. Durango, Colorado.
Oh, cool. That's our neighbors.
Pink Vapor Stew.
We'll take it.
Ska Brewing Sour Ale. Yeah, it's got interesting ingredients. Listen to this. Brewed with apples, ginger, carrots, and beets.
Yum.
Okay, where are we? 26 down?
Yeah.
Blank S, blank DA.
Carne asada.
Asada.
Carne asada.
Love me some asada.
Okay, now 27 down?
Blank H, blank AL.
Small glass container.
A vial,
Small glass container. I don't know.
shield. 26 across. Blank
26
A,
across.
blank H, blank, blank.
Yeah, garden pest is that clue.
Oh, like aspids, acrids,
Aphid.
Aphid.
There we go.
And aphid classically are eaten by ladybugs,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
They have a
Classically.
a rivalry that's like unto the elephant and the mouse.
Yeah.
Now, should we look at 23 down?
I
Is
think
that
we should.
S-I-N blank? It's like too obvious for the
It
true clue
is.
game, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we could try and come up with our
Our very best clues.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, ligament.
Sinew.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, that's
Sinews
good.
perfect.
Yeah, that's it. I
Just
think that's
put
the
that
answer.
Right in then.
23
Yeah.
down, the true clue is muscle to bone connector.
Muscle to bone.
Sinew.
Great stuff. Then we could play the True Clue game twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, we
How
already saw
fun.
27 down.
We did see 27 down.
Right. That's
that
the
was
glass.
small glass container. PH.
Well, I
blank
think that feels like it's
AL.
just going to be a new word we're going to learn.
And then 37
Fun.
across.
A blank DES.
Have you looked at the clue already?
No.
Should we play the True Clue game with it?
Sure.
Okay. A blank DES. What do you think?
Mountain range.
Andes.
Good stuff. I wasn't thinking. I didn't see that one at all.
DC helpers.
AIDS.
Yeah.
You know, I think I had AIDS, but that's all.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all I had, and I think Andes is a good, but I can't because the mints come to
Oh,
mind.
the candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah,
do
but
that.
then PHN.
PHNAL. Yeah. So you're thinking about the cross here, and the I would make sense. So let's see the true clue for what 37
across.
across.
Starts to decamp. Starts to decamp. What is that?
Asada.
Decamp.
Sinew. Hedge.
Weird. Maybe we're not
Starts-
going to get this one.
Whoa.
All right. Well, let's see if Lindsay has texted us. Any help?
Well,
Okay. Nope.
Should we look at 5 down? We haven't seen this, but recently it's blank 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 MED.
Yeah. The clue there.
Subcontracted without.
Farmed.
Farmed out. That's great. Okay, now one across looks more interesting here with blank 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 FT.
Savings bank informally.
Oh, gotta get this.
Well, maybe. 14 across. Blank 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 AH.
Whoopee! Huzzah!
Huzzah. HUZZ. That's fun.
That's fun. HUZZAH.
Should we jump right to 4 down? Blank Z
I think we
bleed.
should.
These are fun.
Yeah.
George's lyricist brother. Wouldn't that be Ira?
Ari. Or is there an Ira? Ira
Hurrah.
Gershwin. Yeah, Gershwin. Yeah, George and yeah. So yeah, it's hurrah. Yeah,
Hurrah!
hurrah. Ira, of course. Ari. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking of an NPR character, I guess.
So 17 cross. Blank 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 ARE.
Pop-up generator.
Pop-up generator. Square.
Pop up.
Like a pop-up
Generator.
on a website.
Oh,
Like a pop-up.
Shop.
what generates that?
Yeah.
Uh,
All right.
a
How about
square does?
1, 2.
Sam,
pop-up
producer
like a-
Sam.
Oh.
Producer Sam says
Yeah,
square.
you said it.
What is a pop-up square?
A public square.
A public square. Oh, pop-up generator.
Pop-up shop.
Pop-up shop. Generator.
Yeah.
Square.
Maybe. Let's look at. That would make
Okay,
2
can
down.
can I look at one across real quick again? We looked at this
Savings
before, but
bank
the savings
informally.
bank. Is there something like a thrift?
Savings bank.
No, that's not.
informally. Shrift.
No one calls it that,
Thrift.
right?
Swift.
Okay.
1, 2, 3 down.
Yeah, let's do
1,
3.
2, 3 down. The 3 down.
Blank R blank blank.
Feuds.
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 Like fights.
yeah,
like
little
arguments.
tussles,
Like
little
like-
arguments.
like-
yeah. Disagreements.
Yeah.
Long, between clans, between
sure. Families.
between two parties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 down. Blank
Feuds.
H blank blank.
Become more relaxed.
Ease. Become more relaxed. Ah. 2 down. Blank U blank blank.
Blank you blank blank.
Blank U blank blank.
Newswoman. I don't know how to say her last name.
Coda.
Coda, but I do know how to say her first name.
Oh.
Isn't it Hoda?
Hoda.
Oh,
So
Hoda. H-
hurrah maybe is wrong. Maybe
Hurrah
it's,
with an O.
or maybe
Hoda.
it's
HODA.
how about 19 across? Blank A blank.
Third word of many a limerick.
Man. There once was
okay.
a man. No, that's not the third word.
Was. Good stuff, producer Sam.
Nice.
Was. And now, can we visit one down again? Blank H, blank W, become more relaxed.
Show.
Few. Maybe hurrah. Maybe the H is wrong.
Maybe.
For whoopee.
Whoopee. Hurrah. Torah.
Torah. That's good.
It's got a
Rah rah.
Rah rah.
Hota. Hata. Heta.
Rah rah. So then we have blank R, blank W. Become more relaxed. Well,
Savings bank. Informally.
Well,
I don't know. Ira.
Could Ira be wrong?
Ira-
George's lyricist
George
brother.
Gershwin. Ira
George
Gershwin.
and Ira Gershwin.
George and Ira Gershwin. 3 down again. Blank H, blank S. Feuds.
Feuds.
That's weird. Is you think the listeners are screaming? Any comments, producer Sam, from our live stream audience? Sometimes they can be quiet, so they're all out there, but it's just they're just not saying anything. And then 17 across, a pop-up generator. It's so we thought it was square maybe, but no, it's adware.
Adware.
ADW. So now we have. Okay, I got to get rid of that H.
Feuds.
Feuds.
Rose.
Rose. ROW.
HOORAH.
Yeah.
Hurrah. Who spells it that way? Hoorah.
Thaw. Hoorah. Well, I'll tell you who says it that way.
The Army?
The Marines.
Yeah.
They
Hoorah.
might spell it different, actually.
And then they say, whoopee!
It means something different when they say it.
never
Okay.
So thaw is to become more relaxed, which I've never said. I've never considered that. But I mean, ice.
But you have thawed.
Yes.
Yeah.
And ice
That's what you thought.
is relaxing when it's thawing, or like you take
You would say
something out
the
of the
mood,
freezer.
the mood, thawed.
Oh, okay.
The room
Thaw.
thawed.
Become
Yeah,
more relaxed.
yeah.
Thaw.
Okay.
Yeah. The
Tension
the tension
thawed.
in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So okay.
So
we've
thrift.
got thrift in there.
Savings bank, informally. Thrift.
Thrift.
Should we
know
look up
so
the
much.
etymology of
Yeah,
thrift?
we need to know
Thrift.
about that.
Well, yeah. I think we should.
And
I think of thrifty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thrifty is the adjective.
yeah.
So thrift by itself, interesting.
Well,
what
do
other
you wanna-
things are we looking up? We're not done, are we?
We're done.
We got,
oh no,
we
you're
got
right.
37
AIDS
across.
and Andes.
Starts. Oh, it's aid. Starts to decamp is AIDS decamp. It's that
right.
term. Congratulations. You have finished a Thursday puzzle in
Sweet.
1 hour,
Feels good.
9 minutes, and 25 seconds.
Hey, that's
Great.
nice. We're a little over, but that's
24
fine.
minutes slower than your average.
Yeah.
It's okay. We weren't going for speed. We were going for the time we
Entertainment.
could
Right.
spend together. Yeah.
Joy.
Well, let's take just a few minutes
Just for the etymological
for
pass.
the etymological pass.
For the
Do you want to
EP.
pull up the etym online on your thing there?
I want to pull up etym online
Because
on
I've
my
got
thing.
some stuff
Yeah.
highlighted here. We're going to
Okay.
look up thrift. We're going to look up, why don't we look up Dagwood
We should do that.
and apps.
I want to see a picture of that
And
dagwood.
file, PHIAL. What are you looking up? Thrift?
I'm still going to etym online,
Oh, okay, cool.
mirroring my screen here to the audience that is
That,
with us live,
Right.
or on the YouTube rewatch.
Yeah.
We're gonna put in thrift here first.
And be quick about it.
So thrift, noun. Circa 1300, fact or condition of thriving. Okay, kind of sounds like thrive.
Yeah.
Also prosperity, savings.
Savings.
Savings, yeah, to thrive. So thrift is the result of thriving. And spendthrift, that's different. Thrifty, you see. Old Norse, influenced by or from Old Norse. Some thrift variant of prosperity from all the same things. Sense of habit of saving, economy, first recorded in the 1550s.
Well, we already
and
know that. I
thrifty
mean,
in the
it's
sense
but
it's
they're saying
recorded.
they called it a savings account. Or no, savings bank was the clue. Savings bank. So
Yeah.
maybe we just need to look up a definition of it rather than the
etymology of
yeah.
it?
Look at all
Right,
the
right,
all
that's a
the
good
all
point.
the all the usages.
So, and then I'll just look up the definition here with the providence. thrift and hard work. It's the same. It's kind of like what it was saying.
Thrive.
Like what I've seen is like I have an account, and one of my accounts that I have is called a thrift savings account, and I don't. I always just figured they named it that because it's a good principle to and a word that goes well with accounts, you know. But somehow I think it's about maybe it has a yield or something like that. But you would refer to that account as your thrift account if you had a bunch of different accounts, and this is your thrift account. I don't know.
That's good.
That's how it could be a shorthand term. I don't know.
I do want my money to thrive.
Yeah, you do.
So.
You wish for thrift for everyone around. Don't you feel like we all wish for everyone to thrive?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like everyone to thrive.
Yeah.
Let thrift. Let us be rife with thrift.
Okay.
Is what I say.
Thrift rife.
I'll be,
Yeah.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, I pulled up a picture of a Dagwood.
There it is.
Dagwood
Look at that.
sandwich.
That looks great. I am a little hungry,
Ooh.
and that is looking
Yeah.
perfect.
Mighty
Should we get
good.
a Dagwood sandwich for dinner?
We
Yeah.
should. Yeah, I think you can also see in
Dinner
this image
tonight.
on the bottom right hand
And
corner.
apparently
Oh,
it's
that's
a
That's
yeah.
him, Dagwood Bumstead. This gentleman here.
Oh, what a
Maybe
great
not red
name.
hair.
Hey.
Yeah, I do recognize him,
Okay.
and I wouldn't have been able to necessarily see his picture and say that's Dagwood.
Yeah.
Dagwood
Dagwood
he's from
Bumstead.
the main character in Blondie.
That's who he was married to, you said?
Blondie's the name of the comic strip. Yeah,
Right.
and that's who he's married to.
Right. And he would eat sandwiches. That does all kind of like seem to track now. But it's like, yeah, it's like a multi-layered sandwich with a toothpick with some olives in it.
Quintessential.
Yeah.
Looks great.
Looks great. Okay, well, what other ones? We also had File. You want to look that up?
File. Phial.
Yeah.
Right.
And you can take back
And
over
I'll take back over the mirroring from the iPad device. Mm-hmm. You know, Apple didn't give us any money to promote them like this.
Yet.
They're welcome.
Phial. Oof, it's a word. Checks out. Vessel used for holding liquids. Late 14th century from medieval Latin fiola, from Latin fiala, from Greek Flat vessel, dish, flat bowl. I'm interested if it relates to any other words we use now, like vial. It says here.
Yeah, sacrificing.
Yeah, bowl for drinking or sacrificing. A loan word of unknown origin.
Interesting.
We know so much.
Flask. Yeah, maybe like file is the first part of flask.
Well, diversity, hence the diversity of Middle English spellings, Fioli, PH, including the vile one. So they are the same
Yeah, it's the same
root,
yeah.
but we don't know.
Yeah, but and flask could be in there if you just take the first part of flask. It's
Yeah.
like it's a compressed version of the fuel idea. That's fun.
Great.
That is fun.
Any other words on you got there, Daniel?
There was also apps, APS.
Oh, that's right. That's a part of a church. But what's the etymology is the question,
Yeah,
because
let's
it's not
find
just the
out.
definition we're looking
I bet
for.
it's Roman.
Latin for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, it says here semicircular extension at the end of a church. From that's like from 1846 there, but from Latin, which the word is apsis.
An arch, a vault. Cool, loop arch.
So you know where most cathedrals have a T-shaped layout or
Yeah, the cross.
right
Yeah.
cross, and I think generally that the apse point is the point either at the very endmost section
Top
or
of the
some
cross.
point in there where there is this large vault. It's often could be where the T is, I think, where the cross is, but it's also sometimes deeper up into the top of the cross.
Okay.
I'm not precise on that, but I bet that's the thing is if we look up the word, it'll give us a different. It'll actually tell us what it is. A large semicircular polygonal recess in a church, arched or with a domed roof, typically at the eastern end, and usually containing the altar. Okay. Yeah.
Cool. Apps.
I've been calling it apes for 34
Should we
years.
Well,
double check?
let's double check that.
Yeah,
Let's see.
let's-
Let's have
Just know that-
let's have Siri pronounce it. Ready?
Yeah.
Apps.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
No nonsense with Siri about that.
Apps. Yep.
Though I think that words have do offer themselves up and to be pronounced different ways
Oh, thank
sometimes.
you. That's,
So,
that's
there's-
nice of you. Yeah.
And Siri doesn't give us the litany. Usually it's just the top option.
Sorry.
Any other words to look up from in our etymological paths here?
No, I think that's good.
We've got the Dagwood sandwich.
Belieber. Don't need to see that.
We don't need to be reminded, I don't think. Well, we could if you really want.
You know, I feel I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Aphid?
Yeah, no.
We know what that
That's
is.
good. It's fine. Let's move on to our art section.
Do let's. Should we begin with our guest,
Let's do it.
Chantelle?
Yes.
Oh,
What do you got?
that's great. I brought a book to talk about today.
Nice.
It doesn't have the cover because I take the cover off my books when I read them.
Mm-hmm.
The jacket,
Yeah.
if you will. This is what it looks like without the jacket.
Pretty.
It is called Stillness is the Key by Ryan Holiday. Ryan Holiday is an author that has written maybe 5 books. A book about ego, a book called The Daily Stoic. He's a stoicist. But he wrote Stillness is the Key, a fantastic book to read during times where you may be mentally tried.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like a pandemic, or an earthquake, or a windstorm, any of those things.
Windstorm.
Yeah, we had a large windstorm.
We
last
sure
week.
did. But he does a really good job. He breaks the book up into 3 parts: mind, spirit, body. And he gives ways that he suggests stillness is the key, hence the title. And it's a fantastic book. Beautiful, really good to read anytime, but particularly during these times. Tips like journaling, things we've heard before, like pausing before reacting to things, which is a great lesson in my life. Maybe meditation is the thing he talks about. So just a really good read.
Nice.
I would suggest it.
Are you still working your way through it, or you're done?
I'm working my way through it.
Okay.
Uh,
Have you achieved peak stillness?
I would hope that my life is just constantly reaching different peaks of stillness. So no.
It's one of those ongoing practices, right? Like
Still going.
Yeah.
And I'm also
Still, yeah.
still reading his book, The Daily Stoic, which gives you daily suggestions.
You're reading it stillly?
Stilly. So that's my suggestion, guys.
That's fantastic.
It is
I've heard
fantastic.
Ryan Holiday on podcasts where he's the guest, kind of
Fantastic.
being interviewed. Yeah, he's great.
Great. David, shall I go next?
Please.
Cool. Well, I, inspired by your art section last week.
Let's remind
two
everyone.
Weeks ago, 2 weeks ago.
Last episode.
You were talking about David Simon's
Homicide Life on the Streets.
Homicide Life on the Street.
Yeah, H lots.
Yeah. Haven't watched that.
No, but it's a good jumping off point, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm rewatching The Wire.
Oh,
And it
bully
is
for you.
It is every bit as good. This is my second time watching it through,
Okay.
and last time I watched it, I didn't binge it. I think when I watched it the first time, I watched it on DVDs,
Okay.
and I maybe had access to a season at a time. I think I was checking them out from Blockbuster or something like that. So now I'm binging it, and I also feel like I have a much better eye for things now, having just been a consumer and a viewer longer, but also knowing the story and the arcs that are going to come in the story.
Right. And being a creator of yourself, right?
Sure, yeah. I've made a study of film a little bit since then. So now I've really enjoyed watching the parallels and realizing that they, as you mentioned on last week, it's as we talked about it, it goes between these different groups in society in Baltimore and kind of like shows you the inner workings, the politics of each of these different organizations, whether it's the cops, drug dealers, schools, journalists, all of those, all of the politics of all of that. And I've noted now that they frequently hard cut from a group of people in one of the groups doing one specific thing, like looking for a leak, finding out who's like, maybe who's the snitch in their group.
Yeah.
and then they'll cut over to the other group and they're doing the exact same thing. Or they'll talk about, they'll show like, Stringer Bell coming down on his crew, his team, for like not being organized enough, and then they'll cut over to the cops doing the exact same thing.
Yeah,
and
kind of parallel structures.
action. Yeah. So but I noted, it's like they're obviously showing you all the different things happening in all these groups, but it's like scene to scene, like not every time, obviously, but that's just it's a nice symmetry. And that's all. I'll just make that quick little note on it. It's a fantastic show. I'm through the 3rd season. I'm on the 3rd season right now, and it's great. Watch it.
I feel the same way. Watch The Wire. It's worth every penny of your HBO account.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never heard that observation before. What you were saying about the parallel kind of shot sequencing like that. But I remember. I mean, I've watched it a few times now, and the craft of it is so good,
superb. Yeah.
And you also kind of see that quality improve as you get from Homicide, Life on the Streets up to The Wire.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on The Wire?
Watch it.
Great.
I'm
Favorite
glad
character?
you got past the docs. Because
the
the
docs.
docs were hard for me. The docs
Yeah.
were a little bit.
They're hard for McNulty too.
Yeah, they're hard for all of us.
Yes.
We had to feel it.
Yeah, it's a really grim season.
I also noted another little thing. You made the joke last week about the thing that McNulty says. He repeats that phrase. Like, what the fuck did I do?
Like, why is all this?
Why is everyone?
On me?
Why is everyone? Which is funny because like the whole thing starts with him and ends with him as this. He's the kind of the puck of the whole thing. He just like he gets a bug in his bee in his bonnet, a bug in his ear.
Stirs the
pot. But what I noted at the end of the 1st season is another utterance of that phrase, where when at the end of the 1st season they are having to they're being told that they have to pull the trigger on arresting a bunch of people even though they don't have all of the things that they need, and everything's just kind of fucked up, and he utters when he's in the courtroom, he says, "What the fuck did I do?"
Oh, interesting. Turns it around.
Yeah. And then he says it a few more times, and pretty great.
Yeah, that's interesting. It's a question of locus of control, kind of.
Yeah.
And
it's funny because he even acknowledges at the end of the 1st season when Kima gets shot, that's when he realizes,
spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Yeah, that it was all his ego. That he wanted it to be about him. That he was the smartest guy in the room or whatever, and he sort of wisens up.
Yeah.
For a minute.
Yeah, it's interesting that he ends up...
When he's on the boat, he's like in the 2nd season, he's like, sorry to cut you off there.
No, that's right.
He realizes he says, I'm retired, he says, to his ex-wife. He's like, I'm going to be good. I'm going to be like, this is an easy, cushy assignment. I can just stay with this.
Yeah, play by all the rules.
But he can't.
Right.
What you got, David? Take us home.
I've got a different TV series to talk about. I've been watching a Star Trek series.
Ah.
This one, I've been a Star Trek fan.
Picard.
All my no, not Picard.
We did watch that.
We watched it earlier.
Same.
I've been a fan my whole life. I can't remember not watching Star Trek and knowing all about Commander Worf and Captain Picard and Data. The whole world is just amazing, I think, and it's a special thing to me and to many people in the world. Star Trek means a lot to people.
Yeah.
So the idea that, each series has a kind of generational meaning to different people. And I watched in my growing up, I watched Next Generation and Deep Space Nine and Voyager, but I didn't ever get around to Enterprise.
I've never watched Enterprise.
Enterprise, is a...
Wanna sell me on it?
I'm here to recommend Enterprise to
Scott
fans
Bakula?
to anyone, but also to fans of Star Trek. Scott Bakula plays Captain Jonathan Archer, and he's an excellent captain, up there with the best of them. Picard, we're talking Kirk,
Janeway.
Janeway, sure. Catherine Janeway.
Spock. He was a captain at one point, wasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, I think Riker might have been a captain at some point, but let's not dip too much. I mean, because Archer is you get to know him as being this character who is really trying to do the right thing, and you see if you like Star Trek in general, you like things about it like the Prime Directive and the development of their technology and their customs, like terms like saying what you say when you're in danger and you turn a certain flashing light on the bridge.
Yeah.
You say
red alert.
Red alert. Well, they're kind of like creating the red alert phrase. They've kind of teased it a little bit. They're calling it tactical alert right now.
Oh, okay. So I don't even really know the premise, but it sounds like then this is like proto Star Trek.
It is, yeah. To place it on the timeline, it is the first Enterprise. This is the
Starfleet.
Yeah, because we know that there have been several Enterprises, Enterprise A, B, D, C, A, B, C, D, E, Fs. Onward for probably until forever, but mainly until F or E, I imagine. But this one is like a proto-Enterprise, and it's the first set of warp engines that have been put on a vessel like this, and it's during a certain time in Starfleet when they're nascent, and they have a relationship with the Vulcans because of first contact that happened there, and they're now they're beginning to explore, and they're bumping into moral quandaries all the time, and they're learning their lesson. Like the Prime Directive, it hasn't happened yet, but you can see that these episodes of Enterprise
building towards
are arguing for the need of something like the Prime Directive, which is like not to interfere with a budding civilization, not to reveal your technology to them because it will disrupt their development.
Yeah. Do you like the Prime Directive? Do you feel like it's like a solid? I mean, is it it's kind of a Starfleet very much has that like great experiment utopia idea about it. Maybe it's a little bit of the American experiment and the Constitution, and we're like, America's not perfect, but we've got good principles at the root of it. Do you feel like that maps onto the Prime Directive in a way that because it's not like they hold up the Prime Directive in episodes. Like whenever it comes up, it's usually because they're violating it, and it's usually because they have a good reason. Or do you disagree? Do you feel like in this show, they're showing the need for it? You were just saying that.
Yeah, they're saying that they show the negative consequences that come from them. From them exposing
not having any guidance on that.
It causes a disruption. Lots of these. So Star Trek does that. It's almost like the classic thing that they do in they explore these moral questions that come from like intervening and encountering others, people who have other interests, and they cover lots of like regional dispute type things and religious disputes and philosophical concerns, but they're just barely developing right now, and it's interesting to see. I think it's interesting to see.
Cool.
Captain Archer has a dog.
Captain Archer has a dog
on the Enterprise?
Yeah. His name is Porthos. It's like a beagle, I think. And Captain Archer is
one of the Three Musketeers, Porthos.
Yeah, Porthos. You learn. This is a little spoiler, I guess, but Porthos was born among a set of puppies, and there were 4 of them, and each of them got named a musketeer name.
Right.
So that's Porthos.
That's my favorite thing I've ever heard about Star Trek.
Well, it's great. I think Enterprise. If you end up watching it, we can talk about it more later. I think
great. I'll take it up.
Okay.
Maybe. So thank you for being here, Chantelle.
Thank you for having me.
And that seems like a good place to stop live streaming.
Yeah.